So streaming to YouTube doesn't need to be difficult. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to connect YouTube into OBS Studio and the best settings to be able to utilize to have high quality, professional looking streams on YouTube. And if you're new here, welcome to the Streamer Academy, where I help you start, create, and grow your stream. So go ahead and check out thestreameracademy.com for tons of resources to help you grow your stream. So the first thing that we're going to do is you want to have OBS open. We're going to come to the bottom right and we're going to select settings. This is where a big bulk of the adjustments of getting everything connected is going to happen. We're going to come to the left hand side and we're going to select stream. Where it says service, we want to select YouTube RTMP-S. This is then going to ask you to go ahead and use a stream key or to be able to connect your account. I encourage you to use the connect account because what it does is that it then brings in the YouTube chat into OBS Studio as well, allowing you to be able to manage it, to respond, and then you can also schedule your live streams directly inside of OBS Studio as well. So go ahead and select connect account recommended. It's going to go ahead and ask you to get logged in. So what you're going to do is you're going to select your email that you have for your YouTube channel. You're going to allow OBS to be able to go ahead and continue. You'll press continue. It'll ask you to log in. You may have to provide some authentication. And then once you're done, you'll see a screen that says authorization completed successfully. You can now close this page. So we'll come here back to OBS Studio. And now you'll see here that your account is connected. So we want to select ignore streaming services using recommendations. We'll select that because we're going to put custom settings that's going to make our stream look professional. So we'll simply select OK, and you'll see here that our chat now comes up. So what you can do is you can drag this and you can go ahead and place it on the left hand side, and you can adjust this here. Okay, and it says here, once a broadcast has been created, your live chat will appear here. Okay, so every minute you go live, the chat's going to pop up here and you'll be able to go ahead and do that. This is the YouTube Live control panel. This is optional if you want to be able to use it. And again, this is going to give you again some additional features for you to be able to see and monitor for your stream. And if you do want that, you'll simply go through the same process and log in again. Now, I personally don't use it, so I just like to have my chat, like to have my horizontal, and I like to have my vertical as well here whenever I'm streaming. So now, just connecting over YouTube to OBS does not make your stream look good. We need to go ahead and adjust some settings to make sure that it works out right. So we'll come back to settings here. We'll go to where it says output, and we're going to go ahead and select advanced under output mode. Now, everything up to this point is exactly the same. This is where it changes whether you're on Mac or you're on Windows. So I'm going to share both settings for you, and then based on what you're utilizing, copy those settings for the best looking stream. So the first thing here is that if you're on a Mac, you're going to follow these exact settings here. You're going to have your audio encoder on ACC. Your video encoder needs to be Apple VT H.264 hardware encoder. Super important. Your rate control CBR. Your bit rate here, you don't have to have it at 9,000. And you can if you can afford it, but you can really put it at 6,000 and it's going to give you a good stream. And you may be asking, how do you determine whether or not you can have 6,000, 9,000, or even more? And the way you do that is by checking your internet speed. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to speedtest.net, and I'm going to put a link in the description of this video. You're going to hit the big button in the middle that says go. Once you hit go, that's going to give you your download and your upload speed. The big number that you want to focus on is your upload. Okay, the most important thing here is that this number should be at minimum 10. Okay, it should be 10.00. The higher, the better. If you have at least 10, you can use 6,000, you can use 9,000. kind of, but you don't really need that much of a range. So go ahead and check that. Once you check that, then you can come back and follow these settings here. So once you determine your upload speed, We go ahead and put it at 6,000. Keyframe intervals, you're gonna put it at 2. Profile is gonna be at high, and you're gonna use B frames, okay? These are gonna be your settings if you're on a Mac. If you're on a Windows, these are the settings that you're gonna go ahead and utilize. So you're gonna go ahead and keep it at advanced. You're gonna use the audio encoder, you're gonna use ACC. Your video encoder, you're gonna use NVIDIA